Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are just going to make this session very interesting because we are just going to see how can we take the backup of our router, right? So this is very important aspect because sometimes we may have to uh, do the installation of we just need to update the iOS of the any of our router. So today we are just going to see how we can take the backup of the iOS devices, and we would also see how can we reset the password if it has been set on the router and we have forgot about like what was the password we have used last time. So all those things we are just going to see it in detail, right? So let me just open my packet tracer, and we are just going to see how we can take the backup and what all things we need to do and where we can take the backup, right? So in this practical I'm just going to take one router, and I'm just going to take one server also because I will show you how can we take the backup in the TFTP server. And as far as this TFTP server is concerned, so we can have that option only in the servers, only in the end devices, right? So let me just take one router. So this is 2811 router, and I'm just going to take one end device, that is the server. Let me just put it here, and let me just make the communication between the router and the server, right? And here we have to assign the IP address for my router also, right? And this side I'm just going to take it as 2. I'll put it as 2, right? Let me just assign the IP address to my end device, and then we will configure the router. One second guys, let me just put it here. So I'll just go to the desktop, IP configuration, and here I'm just going to assign the IP address to my server, and the gateway for this end device would be 172.16.1.1, and the same IP address we are just going to assign to our router interface on FA0/0. So let me just configure the router also. I'll just go to the CLI. I will enable it, configure terminal, and let me just give it a name also, New Delhi. So we will make it as New Delhi for the understanding. This router is placed in New Delhi location. So that is what I have given the name as New Delhi, right? So this is done. Interface FA0/0, and IP address we have to assign, that is 172.16.1.1, and this is going to be the subnet mask for this class B IP, and I'll just going to make it no shut. So my interface is in the running state. Let me just save the configuration also, so that if we will reboot the router, then our configuration should be saved, right? Do show IP interface brief. So as you can see this, we have successfully assigned the IP address to our fast Ethernet 0/0, and that is in the upstate. So let me just show you the flash. So guys, if you want to see like the flash, basically all our softwares or our iOS are stored in the flash, right? Every router is having a flash drive, so we can see it this way, show flash, right? So guys, as you can see this, we are having 3 files. So this is number 3, this is the size of the file, and this is the name of the iOS, right? This is the software basically. So this we are just going to take it as a backup into the TFTP server, right? For some of you who are not aware about TFTP, what TFTP server is, TFTP stands for Trivial File Transfer Protocol, and that is already available in the server editions, right? So this is the server. So if we go to the services, and if I show you here TFTP, so by default it is set to on only, and these are the files we have in the TFTP server, right? These are the default files we have, and we are just going to create one file here, right? As you can see this, we are having all the files starting with A, so we will create something with A only, so that it should be on the top and you guys can see it clearly. So that file will automatically come here, and whenever it is required, like in future also, if you would want to like reset your router, then you can make use of that file and then you can reload the router. So that we are just going to see it today, right? So we have seen that show flash. So this is the iOS, and we can check it with this way also, dir, right? This is the same file, you can see with the help of this dir also. This is the file name, and this is again the file name. So let me just copy this. So here we have to just copy this iOS to our TFTP server. So we are just going to, if we put the question mark, then you will find the list of commands which are available here. So as you can see this is one of the command, copy from one file to another. So I'm just going to make use of this copy, and I'll put the question mark again, right? Copy flash. What we are going to copy? Flash, right? Then TFTP, right? Now it is asking me for the source file name, so I'll paste it here. This is the file name. Now it is asking you for the address or name of the remote host. It means your TFTP server name, either name or the IP address. So the IP address of the remote host is where TFTP services are running, that is this IP. Destination file name, so what file name you want to make it in your TFTP server, right? So flash, I'll make it as flash backup, right? Or 2811 router backup. I'll make it this way only, and I'll remove this. One second guys, I'll just make it once again, 2811 router backup, enter. So as you can see this, it is writing the backup to the TFTP server that we are just going to see. So it has been copied, and this is the size of the file. So let me just take you to the TFTP server. This is my TFTP server. As you can see, this 2811 router backup has been uploaded to my TFTP server. So in future, if anything goes wrong, right, if your router is because of any power outages or something else, if the iOS software is getting damaged, so we can re-image it with the help of this copy, right? This is the iOS copy. So this is how we just take the backup to the TFTP server. And let me just show you, one second. Let me just remove the setting. Let me just remove the iOS from this device, and I will just want to do it as a fresh, right? So that is going to be interesting for you. So I'm just going to make use of delete flash, enter. It is asking for the delete file name. So this is the file name which I want to delete. I'll say enter. It is asking you to confirm. Yes. I will reload my device. system configuration has been modified. Do you want to save it? No. If I'll say yes, then it will automatically save it. Proceed. Now guys, as you can see this, you are not getting your this router menu here. Instead of that, you are getting Roman 1, right? So whenever you see this Roman 1, it clearly indicates that this router is not having the iOS image, right? Either it has been corrupted or it has been deleted, right? So now what we are going to do, we are just going to reload this. If you see this guys, if I'll switch it off and switch it on, then it is not going to give you that router prompt. See this? I'll switch it off and I'll switch it on. See this? It is still showing you this Roman 1, right? So now what we are going to do, we are just going to download that file from where? From this TFTP download. So we have to make use of this command. So what I'll say, TFTP DNLD, right? TFTP DNLD, right? After this command, you just need to provide the following details, which I am just showing it to you. IP address, subnet mask, gateway, all those information we have to provide it here. We'll have to make use of this IP equals 172.16.1.1, right? So you have to copy these one by one, and accordingly you have to provide the desired input. This is the subnet mask. It will always come with equals 255.255.0.0. Similarly, we have to provide this gateway also. I will copy this, and as far as this gateway is concerned, this IP is going to be the server IP where TFTP server is running. So this is going to be, right? And we also have to assign the TFTP server, because we might have the TFTP server in a different address. So I will paste it, equals to my TFTP server is running at this particular IP, as you know that, and the last is this TFTP file. I will copy this and again I will paste it. Guys, Control V will not work here, so you will have to just right click and paste it, or you can just make use of this copy and the paste, right? And we have to give the file name. So if you remember the file name, you can type it here, because I don't want to make any mistakes, so I just want to see the file name. File name is 2811 router backup, right? So 2811 router backup, 2811 router backup. Say enter. Then you have to make use of this set command. So this configuration has been set. Then what you have to do, you have to use TFTP DNLD again, TFTP DNLD, enter, and you have to press yes. So it will automatically start uploading your iOS. See this? Your router is updated now, right? And here you have to run one more command, that is reset. So whatever commands we have just given, so we are just going to do the reset, and we should get this router prompt. See this guy? We are able to see this. See this? So we are able to see all the interfaces and all. So router backup has been successfully uploaded, right? we could successfully remove the IUS from the soft router, and we could successfully update the IUS in the router with the help of this TFTP server, right? I hope this is clear to all of you guys, and if you guys have any doubt, or if you guys have any doubt related to this iOS imaging, and or any other thing, like whatever topics we have covered in the past, so please feel free to ping me, and whenever I'll get time, I'll just try to answer your queries. And if you guys are liking my videos, so I would request you to please share and subscribe my channel for more updates, right? Thank you very much, and hope to see you soon. Thank you.